With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Coming up on the first pitch, J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog and his hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Heck!
On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Jose Fermin.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
No, ball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll do it. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in the Bronx. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Hunter Dobbins. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Just
that
missed
that's
with
a
that
ball.
backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. And that skips into dirt. Out towards right center field. One away.
Batting second.
And let's take a look at the lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Come on, Yankees.
Dobbins, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season.
Ball.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able
That
to
missed. That's
have
a ball.
laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's
That's a
mitt.
ball.
Misses off the inside. Ball three. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 34, Elliot Ramos.
And ball one.
Hike one.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle. Flips it. What a play. Inning over. One left for the Yankees. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Nelson Velasquez. And that one fouled off. Here's your 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's off the mark. Full count now. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Pitch is in the dirt,
low.
and
Ball.
that's ball 1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Now
What
a
you
check
got?
swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one
That's a
way
ball.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch
That's a
in
ball.
the dirt. And now it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Take your base. Ball
Man, that's
4.
a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first. And up next for St. Louis, Blaze Jordan. Delivers
Yeah.
a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Low. Ball.
In the air, left field. Ramos moving under this one. He's got it.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 27, Nathan Shirt.
And first offering is fouled off. Win the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets under it and pops it up. Chisholm. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in New York, bottom half of inning number 2, Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the air, center field. Church on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Swings through that. Stays alive. Another 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Sets him down looking. Strike three called and a slider at the knees. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
The Yanks looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball there. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hee-haw!
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
The left fielder, Brian.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Outside. That's a ball.
Top of the third, no score. Popped up. And that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt will hit next. And a swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. Swung on, belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And gone. A two-run blast. The Cardinals score first. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
In there for strike one. Herrera handling the duties at first, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Panama.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now up for St. Louis, Jose Fermin. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, left field, Ramos on the move, makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Got him looking. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And the 0-2. That one
That's
missing
inside. Ball.
Way inside. 2-2. That one
That's
just
in. Ball.
misses. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. This is again 5 in a row. Grisham stands at first with 1 out. In the air, left side. Torres should have this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luis Garcia.
It's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's the 0-2. That's to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nelson Velasquez. Fought off foul. And the 0-1.
That's up. That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
No, that's inside.
The 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next to the Cardinals, the third baseman, Jordan.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Jordan. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Struck him out looking. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in New York, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Number 34, Elliot Ramos.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field, and a touchdown for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Peter Strzelecki appears to be getting loose. Soriano also getting ready. The 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Church takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Caught looking his first time up.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That goes the corner. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball.
That's down and in. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball one
Ball,
there.
that's in.
On the ground, right side, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe, and they trail by one.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 down. Stepping in, George Lombard Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. McMahon off of first with 2 away. Fastball almost got him there.
Ball.
Great
No, that
RBI
missed.
spot
That's a
here.
ball.
Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Struck him out looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. Cole back to work.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off.
No, that's down. Ball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Ball. Ball high.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Jones on the move to the alley. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Brian Torres next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Gets him to chase after that one. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That clips the corner.
Ball inside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. But they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Peter
the Cardinals,
Strzelecki
number
on the pitch
58,
here.
Peter
He's making his 4th appearance of the
Strzelecki.
season.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Popped up. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Designated hitter, Ben Rice.
And next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Yeehaw!
Rice wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. The 0-1.
Ball.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Back-to-back breaking
outside.
pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. There's the strike. Left field. Oh, what a lunging grab.
Oh, you're holding your breath on that one. Sometimes you get caught in between. He stumbled a little bit, but kept his concentration. Nice catch to end the inning.
Back in the Bronx. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next,
Leading off for
J.J.
St. Louis,
Weatherholt.
the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman, Ivan Herrera.
Foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Number 15, designated hitter, Jose Fermin.
2 down, bases empty. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Jose Fermin. Just
That's the ball.
missed.
That's down. Wood.
That's in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball up.
Stays alive. The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Luis Garcia. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and down. And we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball right side. To first, one away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Spencer.
And now the right fielder, Spencer Jones. Pitch misses there. Ball one. That's down and in.
That's the ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's inside.
That's the ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. On to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Peter Strzelecki departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
A new
St. Louis,
pitcher in the game,
number
Luis
72,
Castello.
Luis
He's been so good against
Castello.
lefties.
That's the ball.
Chisholm, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
Check
Hit
swing
right.
called strike. That's strike two. Next pitch
Ball.
is outside. And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one is off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 2-2 game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees,
back. We're in the 7th.
Number
We have a new pitcher on the
63,
mound. Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
You know, these
That's a
Cardinals,
ball.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-0. Slider clips the corner. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And he takes one right on the black. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman,
Blaze Jordan now at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And there's the strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Cardinals with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece and stays alive. Jet swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Nope. Ball.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. Swings over the top of that one. Right through there for a strike. Two now. And a good eye
No,
there.
that's out.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Pedro Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. The Cards leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Jackknifes out of the way. The Yankees with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the seventh. And another
That's the ball.
Trent Grisham waiting to hit for the Yankees. Man at second. There's the strike. 3-1. That's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 4-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Here's a 2-1. Fouled off left side. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Yeah.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Oh, 2 now. This one in the air, center field. Church gets under it, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Castellum gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, George Soriano.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Garcia
Ball.
stands in here, takes ball one low. Two down, nobody on. That one ran inside, almost got him.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-1 now. Tap foul at the plate. Now all even up. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
There's the strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Bounce to the right. Herrera. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brent Hedrick.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Leading off, Pedro Pajes.
The catcher.
The Cards in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Comes up empty. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Yeri De Los Santos, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Did he go?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. That one lifted to left. Ramos settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Brian Torres.
No, that's it.
Yankees up by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the order, digging in, J.J. Weatherholt. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. in there at the knees. And that's strike one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1-2 now. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. St. Louis goes down in order. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cardinals 2. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Just off
ball.
the outside edge. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jr.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
One out man at first. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
He had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
In the dirt. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Jones, the base runner at first with one out. Now a quick throw to first.
No,
Jones
he
dives
saved.
back in safely.
That's the ball
That's
down.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
The shortstop, Joe Lombard Jr.
Hook.
Just
Ball.
missed. And that
Ball,
is
that's
downstairs. And a count 2-1. Quick move to first. And
Hey,
he's back
he's
in
in there.
safely. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking
Nope,
ball
that's
misses
outside. Ball.
the ground to the left. To first.
You know.
And that is that. One left for the Yankees. They're still out in front 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and here
Number
comes the closer,
73.
Yerry De Los Santos. A chance at his first save of the year.
leading off for the
And now it's Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a
Ball,
little bit
that's high.
And that is ball 1. Foul ball there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard on the ground to first. Garcia steps on the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
On the ground to Jazz. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. 1 for 3. De Los Santos going for save number 1 in this spot. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.